Hey guys, this is a late night video that I had to do after the Home Affairs releasing the information regarding Chidimma, the lady who's going to be contesting on the Miss South Africa finalist. Now, they came out with information which is not complete but is nearing completion, which says that the mother of Chidimma might have been involved in some kind of corruption. Not even might, she has been involved in corruption by making sure that Chidimma is a citizen of South Africa. Just listen to this video for more information.
An ongoing investigation by Home Affairs has found prima facie indications of fraud committed by Chidimma Adetshina's mother. The Department of Home Affairs herewith provides an update on the ongoing investigation into the citizenship of Miss Chidimma Adetshina, a contestant in the upcoming Miss SA event. The reason for the ongoing nature of the investigation is that its scope has broadened since the original request received from the organisers of Miss SA based on the information uncovered by Home Affairs investigators thus far. The department nonetheless provides this update to the public based on that official request and consent. We will provide a final update once the investigation is concluded.
Really, before we go any further, we have to really give props to a lady on Twitter by the name of Kwena Molekwa. That lady belongs to Action SA, and she's one woman who's been resilient in this issue, making sure that she's not shaken. There were celebrities who were calling her out. There were people who were calling the rest of those who are speaking about Chidimma's issue. Even the EFF issued a statement in support of Chidimma. A lot of people were speaking for Chidimma, celebrities and everybody. They were saying that people are being xenophobic. They should let Chidimma be because Chidimma is South African, and now they're eating humble pie because Home Affairs has just come to confirm to us that South Africa is a hub of corruption. We are number 3 in the world in terms of crime, but now we are number 1 in the world in terms of corruption. Corruption is at its highest peak, and we are not speaking because of Chidimma. If you go back and just look, especially Home Affairs, look at what is going on at Home Affairs, you'll really be shocked. They say it's alive with possibility, really. The rest of the people in the world, they know that if you want to be rich quick, if you want to get anything that you want, that you know that you are not qualified to get it, go to South Africa. You want an ID, go to South Africa. You want a spaza shop, go to South Africa. Because here money talks. A lot of people are getting things easy and things that they don't even have to get because of corruption. Home Affairs has just confirmed. And really, we know that there's been a lot of ministers in the Home Affairs. A lot has been happening. They are selling documents to foreigners. They are selling documents to Pakistanis. There were a lot of stories where Pakistanis come in numbers in South Africa so that they can get IDs, so that they can get passports. South Africa is corrupt. Something must be done about the corruption in South Africa. And really, we need to thank the people that forced the Home Affairs to be able to investigate the issue of Chidimma. And it's really shocking because Home Affairs says she's not at fault because she was young by 2001. She wouldn't know what was going on. Okay, that's fine. She grew up and decided, I'm South African, I'm going to enter Miss South Africa. There is no way that she did not know while growing up that we made means for you to be able to be eligible to compete in Miss South Africa. She's part of that scheme. We cannot say that we are blaming the parents and we are leaving out Chidimma. She probably knew. There is no way that they would not tell her that, well, when you were young, this is what we did for you to be able to get citizenship. And by 2001, don't worry, we didn't pay a lot of money. That Home Affairs, that South African employee of Home Affairs, we only gave her 150 rands. They just want cold drink money and they can just break the law. I want the Home Affairs to go on the system, trace that person who issued that certificate. After tracing her, make sure that if she's alive, find her. If she's going on pension, make sure that you deal with it. We cannot let our country go to the dogs. Other countries are laughing at us because they know that the people of South Africa are going to complain. But some dunderheads in the government, in politics, are going to defend whoever that is crying against the people of South Africa. Enough is enough, but all props to Kwena Molekwa. If it wasn't for her, something like this wouldn't have been revealed. She made sure that she pushes, even if they insult her, even if they block her. Chidimma Adetshina, a whole Chidimma Adetshina, going on Twitter fingers, making sure that she's putting her view, as if we needed to hear the view of Chidimma Adetshina, who's just a former public protector. But she decided she's going to put a view and tell that lady that, actually, you are not correct by saying Chidimma is not South African. Eat your humble pie, Chidimma Adetshina, and the rest of them that never trusted that lady, Kwena Molekwa. But it's not just about Kwena. It is not just about Chidimma. It is about the system of South Africa. Until when are we going to complain about the fact that we are on autopilot? The captain has just taken his parachute and he left us to just survive on our own. But we are supposed to be told that this country is the best country in Africa. It is not. By far it is not. Even police are not supposed to do their job, because each and every time you make something, you complain, there are foundations there, de Klerk and Katrada, whatever. They always want to defend what they don't know. I'm really waiting to see what is going to happen with the issue of Chidimma. For now, thank you guys for tuning in. We had to do a late night video because this is very interesting. You guys are corrupt there by Home Affairs. Make sure that you put a lie detector on each and every employee. Have you ever demanded cold drink? I can tell you, they are all going to fail that cold drink question. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning into the channel, and until next time, cheers.
An ongoing investigation by Home Affairs has found prima facie indications of fraud committed by Chidimma Adetshina's mother. The Department of Home Affairs herewith provides an update on the ongoing investigation into the citizenship of Miss Chidimma Adetshina, a contestant in the upcoming Miss SA event. The reason for the ongoing nature of the investigation is that its scope has broadened since the original request received from the organizers of Miss SA, based on the information uncovered by Home Affairs investigators thus far. The department nonetheless provides this update to the public based on that official request and consent. We will provide a final update once the investigation is concluded. Upon receiving the request for investigation, the department deployed every resource at its disposal to establish the truth. This has included archival research, visits to hospitals, and site visits to verify information. From the information we have uncovered thus far, the Department of Home Affairs can indicate that prima facie reasons exist to believe that fraud and identity theft may have been committed by the person recorded in Home Affairs records as Chidimma Adetshina's mother. Adetshina herself could not have participated in the alleged unlawful actions of her mother, as she was an infant at the time when the activities took place in 2001. An innocent South African mother, whose identity may have been stolen as part of the alleged fraud, suffered as a result because she could not register her child. The department has broadened its investigation to identify and pursue any officials involved in the alleged scheme, and is obtaining legal advice on the implications of the alleged fraudulent activity on Adetshina's citizenship status. And finally, upon the completion of the investigation, Home Affairs intends to press criminal charges and convict all implicated parties. This case, which stems from alleged fraudulent activities committed 23 years ago, highlights the urgent need for the digital modernization of Home Affairs applications, adjudication, and verification processes to insulate the department against fraudulent interference, similar to the reforms undertaken at the South African Revenue Service in the late 2000s. The case also highlights the reason for the department's blocking of certain duplicate IDs, and that the court-ordered unblocking of these documents must be handled with caution. Throughout this process, Home Affairs is guided by our commitment to both restoring and upholding the rule of law, as well as the rights of all parties.